Hello guys, this is Nikki, also known as Faces Trader, and you're watching December 14, 2020. It's the global chart attack for the US market. So Awesome 10X is December 14, 2020. It's just please don't forget to like and subscribe the video. And if you want to join our inner circle, just click or go to awesome10x.com to know more. Let's begin. All right. The biggest news in my view last Friday, which is going to translate into today's continuation, is actually Disney's investors presentation report. Did you guys actually listen to Disney's investors call? Okay, we're going to go do that. First and foremost, I think that the three are, I'm going to show to you that Disney investors presentation report. So really, I think like it is so good that I want you to actually do yourself a favor and actually listen to it yourself. Go to the events and presentations. It's 3 hours and 27 minutes. And I couldn't help but actually be happy to be to call myself an investor of such a great company. They discussed the direct-to-consumer market. And here, I'm going to share that link to you. The Investor Day 2020. So for the majority of you, I'm pretty sure that this is a company that you already have. We already have been saying that we like the company. But this is 3 hours, Investor Day 2020. I don't know if I play this, if you'll... So what are the highlights? All right. The highlights in my view on that Investor Day's presentation was the fact that they have really reached, and they didn't just reach, they even went ahead of all the forecasts that maybe anyone has ever thought about Disney streaming. Disney streaming was supposed to actually hit 90 million subscribers in 2024. But they achieved that in just December 2, 2020. Also, yes, this is a very important discussion about the Disney Plus originals. Disney Plus originals is of course similar to your Netflix originals. Disney Plus originals will highlight 10 Star Wars series and 10 Marvel series. And of course, they share the feature stories like Disney Pixar. They said that they're gonna do the Star Wars Mandalorian season 2. These are really exclusives that will only be seen in Disney. More importantly, I think Bob Chapek is the CEO. They really showed that actually Disney is really the direct-to-consumer play when it comes to global entertainment. They can integrate everything from Disney Plus to Hulu Plus to ESPN Plus. And this is very important. This is what I'm saying. Their prior guidance was to hit 60 to 90 million subscribers for Disney Plus by 2024 or 4 years from now. They achieved it 4 years ahead. And if you take a look, the Disney Streaming Plus, the ESPN Plus, the Hulu Plus, all of them were achieved phenomenally in just about a year since launch. And they've got so many signups as of day one, 10 million signups ever since. They already are in 15 countries. I hope they are in 100 countries soon. I, from the Philippines, don't have access to Disney. So they said that they're going to add more countries by November 17, and they're going to launch new markets such as I think they're going to launch in Indonesia, and hopefully they really come to the Philippines. But what I heard from the investor call was that they are very strong. Their business model partnering with Hotstar in India. They were partnering with a lot. I think so. Disney owns Hotstar in India. But the phenomenal launches of Disney Plus in India was really one of the inspirations of Disney to really partner with so many good brands. Like Disney has partnered with Fortnite, for instance, in launching some of the Mandalorian series. So the products have been really very strong. As you can see, some of these awesome 10X companies are partners, such as your Roku, right? So your Disney Plus is available in all your connected TV devices. And so it's available in Xfinity as well, which is Comcast, for those who don't know. The Disney bundle is kind of cheap at $13 per month for the value. So that is the Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN. I do think that going forward, that would probably increase over time, which is also going to share the pricing power of Disney Plus. And I look forward to more partnerships. So you could see that Hulu, Movie Star, O2, Tim, these are all partnerships. They've partnered with Geo platform in India. Take note that Geo is the partner of Facebook as well in India. So that is the Reliance Industries e-commerce platform. And it's not just the e-commerce, probably doing WhatsApp services and so forth. What is there in store for you? This is the Disney Plus Fortnite. Yes, they discussed that. Disney Plus Hotstar, which is really doing well in India. So 7 local languages, 17,000 hours of local programming. And you can really see that all the cricket matches, which India is, if Philippines is a basketball country, India is a cricket crazed country. And so the stars of crickets, all of those all of those Indian stars are really with Disney Plus Star. That's the ESPN of them. Of course, they're sharing that these are also entities that are just gonna become stronger and stronger franchises. The Disney, the Pixar, the Marvel, the Star Wars, Nat Geo, and Star. Actually, in Nat Geo, they shared Will Smith teaching your kids about science and history. So I really think that Disney Plus is good for the family, but also they shared that it's not just for the kids, even the older ones. So really they shared how the mature audiences or the adults would love their rendition, their storytelling of your Star Wars series. There were like, they shared like very great directors and producers. The best minds in the industry are all working with Disney Plus. So, it shouldn't shock you why Disney was actually up 13% last Friday, especially after you heard that investor call. Of course, Hulu, you could handle it with video on demand, Hulu no ads, Hulu live TV. So there's really a strong franchise here. And we're not yet adding how much the movies and the series would be integrated into the new theme parks reopening maybe next year or so. So, even in just this ad-supported viewership, ad innovation and experience, and of course, all the merchandise that comes with all these Disney Plus and ESPN Plus partnerships. Sorry, not partnerships, they're ownerships, right? So they are the ones that are going to be partnered with a lot of others. I do think that when they say that that Disney has a 10-year long-term plan and they want to dominate TV as we know it, dominate entertainment as we know it, I do believe that they have all the tools to make you and your family really become a long-term subscriber of Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Hulu Plus, such that not only should you be you shouldn't just be a Disney consumer. We always say here that you have to learn to invest in companies that you believe in and the companies that you love, especially since the recurring growth and revenues and profitability are as clear as day. So how much allocation should you have on your Disney, assuming you already have it? I'd say that even tonight at the current levels of $173, that I would be willing to add another 2 to 3% exposure to the Disney shares that I already have. My target really is that, in my view, in the next 4 to 5 years, as these films like Luca, so they actually shared how they're going to do a lot of these theatrical releases as well. How will they mold? How would they make sure that the movies and the series would come hand in hand? So it's really exciting for me. Personally, I'm so excited on the Star Wars series. The Rogue Squadron is going to be directed by the same director of Wonder Woman. So if you've seen how these visions and these creations are very, very strong. This is the 10-part series that you will see inside the Disney Plus. Of course, The Mandalorian Season 2, Rangers of the New Republic, Ahsoka, Andor, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Actually, I'm so excited on the Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Bad Batch. Visions, Lando, Acolyte, Droid Story, Willow, Rogue Squadron also. So actually, there are so many interesting upcoming series and shows that I'm sure that hundreds of millions would prefer to watch. Also, this is the Nat Geo series. They talked about The Real Bug's Life, America the Beautiful, Limitless with Chris Hemsworth. So basically, they're using the star power of Chris Hemsworth, Mr. Thor, to actually teach people science. Because what would your children want to do? Watch so that they'll learn. And in my view, all the parents would love their children to get educated with Disney Plus. And I would believe that Nat Geo is a very good complement to parents wanting their children to learn something. Television studios, you've got the Mighty Ducks. There's just so many things that are too good inside this Disney presentation that I think that you should just simply check it out yourself. Not just that, of course, your Marvel Studios, right? So these are the 10 series that are already in place that will really definitively ensure that the entire Disney, Marvel, Star Wars series, even if you just know about them, would make you go gaga and get excited. So the all-time high of Disney last night is just I think a confirmation of the next 10 years breakout all-time high moves of your Disney as a company and as a consumer product, entertainment product, diba? You know, I can't help but talk about so many superlatives, but they're saying that within perhaps in the next 4 years, I guess their outlook is gonna go change to about 250 million. And for those who aren't aware, what 250 million subscribers are, 250 million subscribers times 10 is two and a half, times $12 is about $3 billion, times 12 is $36 billion revenue for Disney. And I remember that Disney's market cap was just about $250 billion. And these are all incremental revenue streams, incremental profits, and we haven't even added, of course, you could say that there's CapEx involved, yes, but the CapEx is going to ensure their long-term moat. So is Disney a $500 company? In my view, the answer is yes. So you got to give it about 4 years time, and you will actually see Disney continue to go further. And they're saying that the profitability should be about 4 years. Yeah. So just like Netflix, of course, there's a fight between them. They're showing that Disney has enough to get you spend not just for your children, but also for yourself. So yeah, full year outlooks. Yeah. So these are all the forecasts for the next 4 years. Very good. They also share about the parental controls to ensure that your children, if you don't want them to watch the vicious, mature content inside Disney Plus, you can actually change that for families. So this basically, so that you could actually be a parent. All right. What else do we have to share? Other than Disney, there's a lot of good companies that really exploded to the upside last week. I'd have to share that last Friday, you've got companies like Dada going up and Progyny going up all-time high, which is showing to you that the market is actually very strong. So last week, we have been opining to buy some Dada Nexus at about 39 and 42. It has closed recently to as high as $45. So far, I really think that it will continue going higher. So that's a hold. And I'll show to you a few things here. I'm going to show to you IPOs. Oh, I forgot. There is a disappointment recently on CD Projekt. And you could see that CD Projekt, aka Cyberpunk 27, which launched December 10, was down like 11%. I think intraday was even down to about 15%. It fell to as low as 300 Polish zloty. So I think that this one is a company that is probably misunderstood. So this is something that I would be taking a look at as well. Cyberpunk, CD Projekt. So there are reviews that are good, not good, but in my view, overall, this is a good company and the product is good. So CD Projekt, which is ticker symbol CDR, should actually be a good good potential buy in your weekly bargain hunts. Now, of course, if you bought it already, don't fret. Let's say you got in at about 350 or 360, it was as high as 420 and then fell to about 320. I do think that this drop will, even if people will sell it down to 300 or 280 or even at 220, which was really last March price, I'd say that any drops of CD Projekt should actually not be sold, but actually be accumulated on the dip. So this might actually be an opportunity for those who don't have CD Projekt. Yeah, that was that's a company that I'm taking a look at on the downside, which can be taken advantage of on the video games. Though you at 1180 in my view is also good. I do believe that esports as a group is gonna merge with platforms like Huya, and I think I would agree with that move. The Douyu Huya move by Tencent is a good thing. The merger is okay. So while it's down, I'm gonna be okay to get that. CD Projekt and Douyu are okay with me. Take note though that while Gravity and while Kings of Cloud, while Nintendo continues to go higher, which we already have, and of course your SoftBank, etc., you have a lot of winners. It just tells you Take-Two is now trading at $190. It just tells you that the key to your portfolio is to be properly diversified. While you like your Gravity, while you like your CD Projekt, don't worry if one stock fell down, because at the end of the day, if you believe that long-term wise that the world is going to go mobile, the world is going to go video games, and these studios are really doing so well, then you should just continue holding on to them. In fact, the drops of CD Projekt right now is actually an opportunity in my view. So this is CD Projekt. Let's take a look at that. So yes, I've opined that it was actually to be bought at about 330 and 360. And I would still opine that today's 320 to 300 is still a good opportunity to buy. Although it rose to 440, there was some people who were buying it higher. And of course, at that point in time, some of us sold a little, but it's okay if you didn't sell actually, because at the end of the day, do I think that it goes to 220? Even if it does, guys, I wouldn't be scared. This is a company with a long-term trajectory for growth and a continued dominance. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. Any drops will actually be an opportunity to buy CD Projekt. Also, so this is Disney. Let me just explain to you the Disney gap ups. Of course, we think that we've been buying that 110, 112, 118, 120, 125, 127. So recently, this high of 175 should not be a problem to you. This is still a buy. Even if you buy it tonight at 175, I do think that the trajectory of this is to go higher. When you buy 175, you buy 3% allocation of your portfolio or maybe 5% allocation. So if you already had 5%, add another 5%. So that increases your percentage rate to 10%. However, if you're already concentrated to Disney, then you might not need to add any more. Just hold on to your shares. What do I mean with concentrated? I think a 15% greater position is already too big. Like because there's so many companies that are good anyway in the US that you don't have to really intensify one company all the time in your portfolio. This is an all-time high move, and I'm happy for the Disney shares. And so this is just a hold. Just hold. You buy it and you hold it. Any drops near 160 or 140 should be taken more advantage of. If you get to see it drop further, then of course you just buy more. 175, 160, 150, it's a buy more. Okay, what else? Yes, I said that Dada looks to be doing well. Yes, Dada Nexus is, of course, part of the delivery, last mile delivery trend. And with more and more people doing a lot of shopping online and a lot of ordering of food online, Dada Nexus and Delivery Hero both are doing well. And of course, that was also shared by your DoorDash and a lot of your Uber Eats, right? So same trend, same sector, just different geographies. Dada Nexus made the big entry again here at about 40 and 39. Today it's trading at 44 or up 10% already. Do I think it goes back to 50 or 60? The answer is yes. I still believe that this is a buy arrow. Now, Agora, for all of you who know or not know, of course, we've been opining again and again that 38 to 42 that we were buying, sold some at 55, but continued to buy at 45 all the way to 38. Last week, it was a validation that, after a long, long time, we were correct with Agora. So, for those who don't know what Agora does a lot of live streaming services to help companies as your Unity, just like your Unity. Agora's partner is Unity. Their customer is Unity. So with all the games happening, with all the live streaming events that will happen in the future, Agora will be there to flourish and benefit on that secular trend. Therefore, if you don't have Agora, take opportunity to buy even at 45 or even add more tonight at 47 for a move back to 50 and 58 a little bit in a few months or months from now. What else? Okay, Progyny, for those who aren't aware, let's take a look. Progyny is now trading at all-time highs. Yes, we have been opining to actually buy 36 to 38 in our inner circle, but this is also still an all-time high move. Even if you're buying tonight at 40 bucks, take note that this is an all-time high worth going after. Why? What does Progyny do? People don't know what Progyny does. Okay, guys, Progyny is about egg fertilization. Progyny, let's go to their website or go to the news, if any. News releases, all right. Go to the news, brings in $5 million in profits with Q3, with growing demand, announces their results. Let's go to their results, guys. Let's read how many women are egg freezing. Progyny brings in $5 million in profit in Q3 with the growing demand for workplace fertility benefits, flexible healthcare, management solutions, specialty pharmacy. All right, wait lang, guys. This is an ad. Stop these ads. All right. Progyny reported its revenue jumped 62% to $99 million in the third quarter of 2020 as fertility medical services began to recover after disruptions in care earlier in the year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Progyny, which is a company that manages fertility benefits for employees or at large firms, guys like Facebook, Amazon, etc., Google, brought in profits of $5 million during the quarter, reflecting an improvement of $13 million from an $8 million loss last quarter. The company said that these results match Wall Street's estimates, even beating the revenue expectations. Analysts were actually just reporting and thinking of a revenue of $93 million. We've received commitments to date from 45 new clients for 2021, representing approximately 400,000 new covered lives, while also providing and building a very robust pipeline of opportunities to pursue in next year's vast selling season. So, the company expects that 2021 will have approximately 180 new total clients and 2.7 million members, representing a growth of 36% and 29% respectively. Mark Livingston, the CFO, said that the results demonstrate the people's desire to build the families, to build their families. It is not deterred by age, even against the backdrop of COVID-19 pandemic. So the fertility benefit revenues came 46% increase in the third quarter, driven by an increase in new lives covered and new patients, new clients. Pharmacy benefit services revenue was also 131% increase compared to a year prior. First fertility benefits company ever to go public, Progyny has already grown its client base to more than 135 employers, up from just 84 clients a year ago. The company's gross profits subsequently increased 69% from the prior year, an increase of 100 basis points from the prior period. All right, guys. So as you can see, this is a company growing, penetrating a very low single-digit percentage currently of approximately 8,000 employers. As more and more company employees demand their employers to give them the fertility benefit to allow them to have a child when they want at a later age in life, then I think that because millennials are actually asking for this benefit, that you will actually see more and more companies truly grow hand in hand with Progyny. So the answer for Progyny is a yes. So that's it, guys. Let me see if there are any questions, if any. Let's see. So we talked about Disney, Progyny, Dada, Agora, as few. Hi, Nikki. What do you think about Facebook and Alibaba, please? Actually, for Alibaba, there's news today on Lazada that they've been doing so well during the pandemic, which is not a surprise. In fact, even Shopee registered 400% increase in sales during the December 12 sale. So, of course, that will just, it's just a confirmation that SE and Baba are always just buy and dips. Alibaba right now is trading, I think, $260, or was it 264? So these are like large entities. I'm looking to buy at these arrows. As you could see, from about 264 to 231, I'm okay to buy at these levels because these are your support areas. So if you're buying at 264, I do think that it's a very slow company, slow movement, guys. These are a really huge company, so you don't expect 100% moves easily. Nonetheless, I'm okay with it. I'm just neutral. It's okay. Not too good, not too bad. Facebook, I'm really okay with this because Facebook, I do believe that these levels of about 268 and 273, even at current levels of 273, in the long run, I do think that this goes trajectory as high as about $500. So my view on Facebook is more bullish than what most people might be bullish about. For many reasons, but I think this, I mean, 1 minute will not give me judgment for Facebook. You can actually check make money while sleeping. I think I discussed Facebook there. Make money while sleeping, awesome 10x. I discussed it around July 31. Sorry, July 31. Make money while sleeping, hard work involved. If you listen to that 1 hour, 30-minute video, you'll notice that there are hints wherein I was discussing a few Facebook highlights on that video. So there, Lemonade is down last Friday, okay to buy. With Lemonade, I'm really long-term bullish on this. And we discussed already our thesis on Lemonade. Awesome 10X, just click that. Lemonade, delighting your customers, September 18, 2020. You can check it out. For Lemonade, I would say that $90, some people would buy with the hopes of buying more at a cheaper price. So at about $70, you could see here, So you see that there was a huge change in demand here at about $70. That used to be a resistance that became a buying area, support. Recently, that $90 area is becoming a previous resistance that is also becoming a new support. So actually at 91 all the way to $70, if you want to buy in, the answer is yes, because Lemonade is truly disrupting a lot of insurance services, right? So you can actually check the earnings front and November 12. Personally, I think secular trend is okay with Lemonade, but whether it continues further and further, I think actually Lemonade is a little bit expensive here. A little expensive. That's why I only wanted to really give a buy call. So we gave a buy call exactly at about $48, $50 because that was a price that I felt was okay. Paying 100% higher today, I'm not that confident. But that doesn't mean that I'm willing to sell at $90 either. Is Palantir a buy still? I'm not willing to sell Palantir at $27. I mean, I sold partial, but I'm not willing to sell all. Because I think that, Palantir, in my view, will go $50 or $100 someday. But that doesn't preclude the fact that Palantir can go $20 as well or 35% down from here. So, I'm not willing to buy at 27. I bought only here at about 9 and 10. We opined to buy Palantir then. You could actually check it out. Palantir, awesome 10X. If you don't want to buy companies that have already risen, because Palantir was something that we deep dive September 11. So we deep dive that. So we were buying Unity, Palantir around, a few months ago already, 9, 10, not the 25, 27. So my explanation to you is if you want to buy companies before they go 100% higher, try to go to Awesome 10X and check out my videos last week, because you will see companies that will go 100% way before it goes up, and you have we've already made a deep dive for you. So take a look at these names. Actually, last Friday I discussed PAX, Spectacular 2020. Try to check it out. So that's it. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our videos. And thank you for all our followers. I forgot. Let me just share this before I forget, guys. This is my Faces Trader. Please check it out. And I know that you are scared of the unknown. And I know that some of you are not yet invested in the USA. And so this is why we have created Awesome 10X. Check out our youtube.com videos and really ask yourself, are your current actions building your assets and skills for long-term wealth creation? For 2020 year in review, you can check out the following, guys. I want to share that in 2020, Personally, I've already joined YouTube 271 days ago, or that would be 9 months ago. We started this around 271 days ago. So that would be 9 months ago. So around, April, May. And then from our first video, thank you for liking the button 8,361 times. I hope we reach 15,000 times or double this. The current community is growing, and so we thank all the community members who have been leaving their comments and sharing our videos. So you've shared our videos 1,927 times. I hope that you share our videos more to your friends and family. So far, we have about 3,700 subscribers and 175,000 new views. Hope that we grow to about 10,000 subscribers. Help us. And viewers have spent 1.7 million units watching our videos in 2020. I hope that next year, there will be more people watching the videos and liking the channel and sharing this to their friends. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you learned something, and that's it. Bye-bye.